Hello and welcome back to another episode of Demon Hearts Hunters. On this episode, we got Brash on our party. Yay! So let's go. Yes, please. Thank you. So yeah, what did I make? Oh, we have to wait for them to heal, don't we? Oh, we've only got 5 of those. I don't want to use that until we're back in town. Okay. Ooh, a cloak. It's a green cloak. I think we give this to him. No? Precious bastard soul. How do I give it to him? Then Dread Witch. Give this to you. No? Okay. Alright, let's talk to Brash. You just
Are you doubting me?
What? No, what? No. Ha! I've seen the fear in your eyes, not only now, but also when you turn to look at me as we walk. It's concern you seem unhappy. Don't waste your time with stupid concerns that won't do any good to either of us. I'm on your side, kitty girl. There's no one else left to serve, and I like belonging somewhere. You belong with me? I like sounding like good because we're both Demon Heart convicts from the south and we just stick together. Right. Cause you're mine! I became property of some commoner cat. Why hasn't anyone informed me of this? He may deny my claim, but he definitely looks happier. Ah.
Need something?
Oh god. Hang on. Just in case it fails. Oh god.
Yeah, something you want?
Yes. Brash kisses me and squeezes me tightly, but he's still careful enough that I'm
You're
comfortable.
mine.
Why the hell do you even want me? It doesn't matter, you're mine.
What's going on?
Nothing. Nothing.
Need something?
What do you think? I don't think as much as you do, sweetheart. I just want to be out of here. Aww. Okay, so do I. What? Oh, that trap. I was waiting for them to heal, that's why I was doing that. Alright, so that's where we went. Okay. So let's go up where all the traps. Can we grab anything from here? No. Okay, so it's just a fake sword on the ground. Got it. There's a door. Oh, that leads outside, don't it? Yes. Everyone's healed.
I thought I was done for there. Didn't expect you to show up.
I always will come to your aid and I'd expect the same. That's fine. The same from you. Sometimes you just, right, I guess I always try to help you too. I can't promise I'll always be available, as we've just seen in this brassy prison. I had to take some of my words back, Bright. You've grown more resourceful than I remember, and I've only enough to keep you safe from all the hunters. Why are you so concerned for my safety? You could say I hate you less than I do everything else. You're pretty high on the recipes. You can't hate me. Brash following me being obsessed with full neck cameras and DSR love mace means me he didn't come to Brevich for me, and now mention hunters leave me with a nagging doubt. Brash, tell me honestly, are you a hunter? Honestly, I might be. Haven't hunted down any hearts or demons yet, but it still might happen. I don't care for that crap. For these past years, I've been a demon heart, and it's not like our kind just appear out of nowhere for the hunt. But, hang on. All shit has gone to hell now, and I think I'm pretty suited for the role. Having my heart secured is a big advantage. Cat, what are you doing? Unless the rest of them are armed with buckets of lava. You mean enemies can, but they can still go. Strangely, you didn't care. You mean your enemies can't consume, but they can still kill you? That's right. Now, typically, hunters just want to grow their own power. Why would they give a shit for some demon heart whose powers they can't claim? If they start feeling paranoid though, thinking hunted them, and if they know enough about destroying us, they might take the precaution of dumping me into fire, acid, or what have you, or build me into a bloody wall somewhere. I hear it used to be a thing. Are there demon hearts built into a wall somewhere? Used to be, from what I heard. Someone must have plucked them out to get the hearts, the ones that have been found.
Wow, are you a hunter, kitty girl?
Sorry. I could never. The heart eating is too much for me. I see, it's ugly business. I was forced to eat a man's heart raw. It wasn't pretty. Nothing about being a witch's prisoner was. I understand you just had demon beef instead. Mace said there was no way in hell Orchid, I don't know how to say it now, had hunted down demon hearts he didn't know about. So she must have gone to Inferno and gotten the flesh of a demon. Or was that did that witch have you? To cook demon steak, a little suspicious and pregnant, but she insisted to try her new specialty. You're so damn spoiled, bright. A witch cooked you a delicious demon dinner, and you're being snarky about it. Compare that to Riviera forcing the damn black cart down my throat. Wish I had some goat leg instead, preferably from that summer bitch of yours. By the way, where the hell is that bloody goat with demon spawn on it? There have been some changes, but I still have a demon spawn ally. It is the boy Ray's Orchid's son. However, he was adopted by another Doran's boy. How many bloody goats is that? And what about the old goat?
Goats.
Those fuckers can just watch our every move, can't they? Rays can see our twin surprise amulet, or whoever has the amulet now. Bright can't take it off, and even if she could, it's bad that we have a chance of talking to Rays. Right, enough of the ghosts. What about you, Ari? What do you think about joining up against the other demon hearts? It's easy for you to suggest 100 demon hearts. You are in the best position here. Me? I'm down lost without allies. It's not that I can't fight, it's that I don't know bloody why. Oh, stop being very loud. So I can't say words today. You're heartless, nearly indestructible. You have your magic, little Rivera Jr. My magic is not enough. We've been lucky so far, but I won't make it traveling with you guys unless I get the same regeneration powers you have. Your enemies will attack me too. The humanity of my heart is only a liability. Let's bring us back to the old plan. I need to become a demon heart too. You're coming with us, heart or no heart. I intend to wait in Ravage for 20 years until another foolish demon heart wanders in.
Actually,
Not giving you a bite in my heart, that's what you mean. No, that would be dangerous and I'd never ask that of you.
I didn't want to talk about this.
But
There is someone who might help us. It's just that it would be sacrilege.
Strange.
Who the hell is going to help you become a demon heart? You're crazier than me. I've been a member of the church around years. My respect for the Infernal Fathers is well known. At the bottom of the church, in the deepest level of the sunshine, dwells an Infernal Father. I received word that he wanted to see me and grant me a special gift, which I think means his own flesh. I find the very thought appear appalling and more than disrespectful. I didn't want to do it, but I realized what a hindrance I must be to you in my current state. Besides, I've risked my life more than once in such a short time. I think I should meet Lord Vorney and hear him out. I want to meet his father too. Let's hope this gift is not just thing in his pants. Rash, Lord Vorney doesn't even... Ugh, you'll see. Eeh! Where did the monsters go? Oh my god. Every time. Oh, there's some down there. Let's go. Oh, he moved down there. That's where he went. He moved.
No.
It seems everyone's demon heart talent ends up being something they were good at. Anyway, I guess you were always on the nimble side, Bright, while Brash was only a stranger to living here below, even in his youth.
Shut up.
Are you calling me old? You're twice my age, aren't you? Huh? You're that young? Well, I've gone, you brat. Right. Actually, there's a theory that all demon hearts got a mixture of all the demonic talents, but some of the talent might be very weak, making it appear as though you've only become better at something you were already skilled at. I wonder what it is I'm good at. Isn't it obvious? Intelligence. Well, that wouldn't hurt, or would it? The more you know about the world. Ouch. My demon heart possibly amplify your magic powers? I don't know, does it make sense that it would? We can't throw that, can we? Ever heard of it? Some demon heart witch? One that didn't die trying? Witches usually meddle with the demons and their sons or with demon hearts. But as far as becoming demon hearts themselves, I recall the story of one who did it and outlived her human lifespan and became a skeleton wandering inferno. The story didn't focus at all on her powers while she was alive, so I wouldn't know anything about her talents. Rather, it was about her death, how she lost her mind after her body and brain started decaying. Then we have to make sure we get some dignified funder for her that happens. What will happen to us as well? And if no one hunts you down, that's what would happen. I guess one could still commit suicide while their mind is still working. Don't worry, Brett, there's no way we'll live that long. I didn't mean to bring down your spirits. I'm excited about the possibility of becoming like you two. It was part of my plan ever since Riveria's place. I gave up on it because it meant hurting Bright, but Lord Vory offers me the honor and no cost to any of us. So while the plan only involved hunting me, you're perfectly fine with it, huh? You are different from Bright. I mean, I didn't want to hurt you either. Back when we didn't have Bright, our plans seemed nowhere near completion. So I guess I didn't really think much about the implications of killing you. You were this close to eat my damn heart, and now I'm traveling with you. I can't believe it. I never did anything with your heart, except transport it to safety. And in the end, I don't know where it is, because it was Riveria who took it to its fun destination. But there was someone who I know for a fact tempted to eat your heart, Lord Mace. How do you know that? I spent a lot of time spying you. Lord Mace, what? Before I worked for Lord Mace, his knights found out that I was a demon heart and killed me for him, instead of letting me into his service like I wanted. Unfortunately, they didn't find jack shit in my chest. Lord Mace then honestly offered me to work for him, and I accepted. I was used to being treated like trash. Besides, that was the only time Mace was even remotely rude to me. And he didn't even kill me himself. We all trust each other, don't we? Do we?
So you say.
Oh shit. Such a heartwarming scene to witness. Slave, hold my bucket. Excuse me. Stop watching us. I have to know what goes on in the world of my puppet demon hearts. But you children are sober, and I should come to give you a little slaughter if you keep it up.
Hey,
So,
Talking demon. Ain't throwing up because he saw us getting along. What does he eat? Keep betraying me and I will come to eat you as your dogs watch. Let's get going, please. Oh god. Can I get these? I don't want to grab that because I know what it does. It's a mean little, evil little bastard. Alright, can I talk to, oh yeah, I could go inside the thing. I wanted to wait. I wanted to wait because that place. Alright, let me save it. Let me save it. And we'll go inside that place, even though she's dead, practically. And again, she's here. A group of armed soldiers start getting up from the shambles on the floor. The desert building seems they were wrestling and coming. I should have known the winch A secret brother, she's got half-naked corpses with you. Do I know you? No, I don't think so. You're too busy seducing our commander and getting him killed. We tracked you all the way from Feline Murderer. We found Fish's body in the forest of Jasper and no sign of you or the Mad One. Figured that two of you either teamed up with the damn Scarswell Knight, or one of you killed all the others and we just didn't find all the bodies. It's him, isn't it? It was him and you then. You're the only ones alive. You'd be better off if you hadn't said that, you poor wretches. I knew the culprits would run this ravage. It makes too much sense. Our Lord has turned his back on justice, but we were not prepared to die. Say Mark is dead. I know nothing about him. Mark is dead? Has it? Did you say Mark was dead? But tell me what we know. Attack! Attack! Alright. Oh, I've got poison attack now. Alright, let's attack. Do I want the most health? There you go. I have poison. Yay! And you... Fierce attack. Yay! I will just attack. Man. Because you're so dead. Ah, he's dead. Alright, and you... I can do one more. I missed. God damn. There you go. She's dead now. She's unconscious. There you go. And can you do that? Yeah, you could do one more of that. And then the rest will just attack. Yeah, because everyone else has run out. Missed. 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 Yay.
Cat soldiers.
Feline soldiers attacking a Scarswell Knight. They must have been taking the same drugs as those whole cultists. But how and when did that happen? Oh, I heard about it from Jarlan. You see, Torrepred was found with a dagger in his stomach after pissing off the wrong dwarf. Too bad that Jarlan and you used the same type of weapon and he didn't care about framing you. Factions are hunting us, assassins, thugs, Thane, and now the Feline soldier. I thought at least Feline had given up on you. I hope this is the last batch of them who knew I'm alive. They didn't want to kill them, and they died for the wrong cause. I'm not the villain they thought me to be. They seemed rather obsessed. Problems in their personal life, maybe. Can I grab their stuff? Yay! Money! And a Jasper gem. Anything else I can grab? There's an eyeball. What's this way? Ooh. Bad. Bad. Oh, there's a chest. There's a chest. Silver ring. I accidentally typed the rat. Okay. It's gonna be dead soon. See, takes 2 attacks. Okay. Anything else? Nothing up here? Just that chest. Anything to talk about? What do you think of this place? I was at Firm, and that's And what's with this will in the candles? Who do one needs all those to get up? Okay, let's go. Let's go. Okay. Let's see. We can go. I was walking a bit ahead. Brash and I started talking again. Physically naked. And it makes sense what they're talking about. My demons spawn and a certain drama from my past.
Explain that to me.
Understand it. Tried to black my bright of heart. Did you go to kill
You
him?
know,
No one has ever been able to kill a demon spawn. I know what we can do to this guy is put them in chains and sell them our magic to it. It would be easier if all our witches weren't getting killed one way or another, but screw them. Is this fucker not going to go bright anymore? I hope not. We recovered our heart, and he did end up trapped, but we got another fucker to take care of it. What? I was trying to speak your language. Not that I meant what fucker, apart from an over pussy guy where I remember she said something about it. It's a young adult, demon spawn raised. He is still a child by age, but quite a wise child and a fast learner. Watching Raze got abducted by Fane, and he was being torn. He's been torn and bright in her dreams about it. And should keep him. Why is that a problem? Because if someone's saying that, and that would be burning America down. Because having a reliable demon spawn on is quite valuable. Reckless is what it is. Rude. Alright. So the guy wants me to go inside. Let me check my journal. Alright. Call to initiate an old resistor different report back to priestess.
hello.
Older sister came and told us every brave deed. She wouldn't be so happy if she knew we saved him with Cinnamon's money. Wonder if old Resistor is even aware that we paid the fucks. The doors are now open to you, sister, to you and any good companions who may stand with you. Angel from before is not a stranger anymore. He put that back on. Come on. Speak with our other brothers and sisters to learn more about the church and what we do, and take some time to rest. You deserved it. Yay. Right. What? Fane. The energy inside the Church of Refuge is quite benevolent to my kind. That is when I am unable to contact you. I lied. I simply took the amulet off your beloved Raze and now I'm wearing it. Still, I shouldn't keep it for long. It might awaken jealousy in my other demon heart projects. Since I saw you enter the church, I couldn't help but chime in. It is of vital importance that you read the prophecy of Ravage. After all, how can you fight to become my bride if you do not know the delightful consequences of such action? Read from the ancient book on the pedestal ahead, the one surrounded by those beautiful skulls. You. I wonder if I could take these foods. Yay. I'm not going to read that one. I want to see if there's a place I could sleep. Let's see if I could find a place to sleep. Oh wow, it's essential.
Hello, friend.
Are you in here, guys? No, thank you. Wait, let me ask what happened to these women. Come on.
Hello, friend.
What happened to these women? There's somebody meditating in search of inner peace. Do not worry. Okay. Just seeing if there's anything to grab, but there don't appear to be anything. of importance. The hallway stands still into darkness, nothing on the other side of the road
You
street.
know,
Don't be afraid, the inner center just behind the corner of the other side, on the other side. What is the purpose of such a long hallway? I don't know. The architects of old must have had their reasons.
Like hell.
The point is for cultists to all line up and have sex here and imagine they're getting it from the demons. Our sisters cultists in their own stronghold have been too loud. The asshole Bard is right, maybe this place needs a good purge. It's not like the naked freaks can defend themselves. I hope you know our patron is an infernal father and he can probably hear you. Besides, Cinnamon is actually straight up ahead, slaughtering them. Where is this demon? Your worry must remain deep below ground level. Can't just move to defend him. Stop turning fate rash. Will you let me finish? You probably want to know where we're going. You'll notice a change in the air as we descend deeper. It's thanks to this state that air that Lord Warrior is able to survive in human world, although you will still find him damaged if I dare say so. It's horrible that the fresh air does to them. Believe that if the apocalypse does happen, the youngest one will find a way to let the Infernal Fathers walk out world unharmed. They stayed damaged and underground. It's actually rare for an Infernal Father to show such determination to remain on the outside world. Most of mine in Inferno thriving in good health. I didn't mean to go this way. I didn't think that was the way to. I thought that would be like a place to rest or something, because he said, you rest inside. Guess not. Unless I talk to someone that lets me rest.
Yes.
But there's the one. Have you come to seek me? Say the word and believe. You don't do this with life.
Funny.
Hope in your eyes to even look at you in the eye like
know.
this. It just says we should all do this, but the rule is actually enforced for everyone. Do it out of their own free will. Yeah. Alright. So we want to go to the book. A page in the book is covered in pictures, followed with a few sentences of mystical prophecy matter, which found the page that seemed to be the high point of prophecy. Depicted here is a stone block in the middle of a small, old-looking grey room. This image is surrounded with a thick, grotesque frame of a human-like demon killing and torturing each other. Some of the decorative, wavy lines that stick out seem to represent their intestines and spines. So shall humankind uncover the outer of creation. So shall the sons of the great beasts roam the land, bloody themselves as ever to prove supremacy. The most worthy shall thus reach the altar and wait for the arrival of a woman who can neither die nor bear life to ravage her. Next on the last page, the altar is shown from up close, with two creatures on it. The one on the top is a demon or a demon spawn. He has horns, wings, and goat legs, to slight raised, but he seems somewhat bigger compared to the woman. She is mostly covered with his body and appears human. But immediately to the right there is a drawing of her sitting on the outer stone. She has a thick black line across her neck, drawn with an unsteady hand, as if the wound was still open. With her arms wrapped around her grown belly, she looked straight at the reader with two completely black swollen eyes. In this place the power of the gods shall awaken, and from the futile seed spilled in the dead womb, a new life shall be begotten, the wingless one, bringer the great ravage. The wingless one shall unite the beast's sons, and together they shall open a path for the fathers to walk the outside world as their sons do. Found are several images of demons and demon spawn, bringing terror to the human world, torturing and murdering humans. Some humans are also shown kneeling in the gore and bowing low, either in worship or of the demons or in despair.
You know,
And that, you see, is prophecy of the great ravage. Demon heart, girl fattened with demon sons. Ugh. The half-demon son to be exact. The church holds the book sacred, but it's not that we wish for the apocalypse. We only believe it is inevitable. And with that being so, we would rather be friends with the Infernal Fathers than their enemies. Inevitable. The prophecy, it says the wingless one will be born. We don't know when, so it can't be proven false. And you would spend your time aiding demons even though the apocalypse might not happen for 100 years. That's just her and humankind. I don't do anything for the Infernal Fathers, except pay my respects. In any case, we need to get out of Ravage. And if it's all possible, you need to recover rays from Fane's grasp, though I don't know how. The fuck can stay. Demons won't gathering and sticking together. I don't like that you're having business with damn demons at all. Wow. Okay. So only me and her can... I mean, only them two can fight. Alright. Can I save please? Thank you. I'm 90% good. Right, are we? What's this? I can swear that these windows were designed to open, but we are well on the ground. It appears to be an ancient trap mechanism that would shoot something out of his mouth. Hopefully it doesn't work anymore, but we'll be careful. Very, very, very careful. Can you stop walking against the wall, please? What's this? It looks like a torture device. Oh, have you also come to admire the throne, sister? What kind of throne is this? It is called a Great Fane's throne. I wonder how great he is exactly. That is how big. Why is there a throne room and why here? Fane is quite eager for power. I suppose that is why the people have built it for him.
You know,
It wasn't built on his order, you know. It is merely a sign of human worship and devotion. How would she know if it was built on my orders or not? This whelp wasn't even born yet when I dominated the worms of the outside world into fulfilling my desires. Okay.
Hello.
Move along, sisters, brother. Okay. Oh no. This seems so stuff. Okay.
Now.
Does the air in this massive room down below suffocate? Your presence suffocates me. It's no coincidence that the pitiful Bori chose this disgusting cabin as its shelter. It could work no other way. Still, what little air is here tears at his flesh, makes him rot. Has your witch not prepared you for this lovely
is
sight?
something wrong?
I know it's getting dizzier and deeper we go. Could you tell me more about Lover? What should we expect? Oliver is peaceful to humans, so you shouldn't fear. However, his appearance, you know in advance, so you don't necessarily disrespect him. Yes? Appears mostly as a skeleton of a great infernal beast that is. This decay is what happens to full-blooded demons when they enter our world. They have strong regeneration powers, much stronger than you or Brash, but being in the outside world kills them quickly. While the air destroys him, Lord Vorid regenerates in his skeletal form is all that his powers can uphold. If he were to come higher up, he might become trapped in a state of eternal dying. How do witches manage to summon a demon maiden? I suppose they do in a secluded place, and they can even make preparations so that he is not significantly damaged during the short time the ritual takes. This stinky cave, will we leave here in this goddamn century? Let's go. Let's go. I wonder if he has anything else to say.
Something you want?
What do you think? I'm better off not saying what I think. case something bad happens. 95 of both. You know what I told you about this guy?
Hello.
Priest Eldon, do not fear, child. The mighty Lord Varya summoned you, it is known. So it feels wrong to be here and with my companions. Your friend has proven herself as a friend of the church. As for the man, I believe you can lead him to the path of good. Thank you, priest. With love and respect, you are welcome everywhere. Can you tell me about this place? This chamber is where the mighty Lord Rory entered the human world, and where the church of Ravage formed. An object before us is a portal, long unused, disabled by our Lord. The wounded warrior escaped Inferno like the pathetic coward he is. He found no friends among the fathers for being so pathetic, so he chose to sway some humans into licking his bones with petty lies, promising them demon friendships. Did he really promise that? He is their teacher, the one who started all their beliefs. The leader of this cult is not a lecherous human, although they always have a few of those in high positions. Don't you like being worshipped by humans? They're always fake. Clearly stems from fear. Our genuine demon worship one, I'm happy to show you their love. Oh, believe me, I know it. It is fun to alternate between screaming warriors of just dueling cultists. I don't find them so impressive. Brainless is what they are. As we learn to embrace the Infernal Fathers, when they will arrive, so has Lord Vory embraced us by choosing to forever stay in their halls. Alas, leaving this chamber or in any way emerging into fresher air might put Lord Vory in vicious loop of life and death. Even our struggles but perseveres. The Infernal Fathers can only dwell deep underground until the Winged One arrives to transform this world. Is an Infernal Father the greatest we've seen? They've seen nothing. Lord Vory has chosen to stay with us despite the condition that befell him for being here, and for that we respect him even more. What will the Winged One do? It is said he would bring great change to this world, a new order, allowing the Infernal Fathers to take their place as our rulers. How the Winged One will accomplish this transformation, we do not know. Same thing that I've always wondered, do we need the Winged One? Why can't I do it? I burnt my own wings, I should qualify. All we know is that those who oppose to Great Ravage will suffer immensely. When will they arrive? When he is conceived, perhaps in our lifetime, likely not. We can but wait and prepare those who come after us. What do you prepare them for? We try to teach all people how to respect our infernal overlords and earn their mercy so that we may live in peace as their servants. Stop them from coming? Some may think so. They can do as they please, but the Church of Ravage would never join such an endeavor. I hope I have answered your questions, child. Is an Infernal Father. Yeah, let's move on. Take some mushrooms. Take some stuff. We're just gonna rub the place. If that's okay with you. Thank you. Dark Sage slippers. Can you stop attacking me, please? Maybe I gotta click on that. Got some new robes. Alright. Let's see. Two magic and one magic defense. I give it to her? Nope. Doesn't really do anything, does it? Click, 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 click. Okay. Let's see. I'll probably have to go down here because that's what it looks like I have to do. This ancient walkers were here long before the kingdom of Shinra. Lavora destroyed this mechanism, marking that he shall forever stay here with us. It would have been useful to have a working portal. Potentially useful. Potentially deadly. This is the choice Lavora made for us. Yep, you gotta go. Oh boy. So that's what he is. He's a dragon. Creature before us appears to be living bones with barely a few strips of flesh clinging onto them. Its eyes radiate red and unmistakably locate us as we approach. Ah, Zanari, it is you. I felt your demon hearts approaching, but you are still undetectable.
My lord.
Is it true you summoned me? Indeed, I have charged. Out of all the true followers of my church, you are the most powerful. Your companion, of course, are merely here to infiltrate us, but I will allow this transgression. The greater evil is on the loose. Oops. Stay silent. A malicious demon spawn of considerable power is on the loose. He has been contacting demon hearts throughout the land. I felt his presence. I know you'll leave the city, Zanari. I wish you to survive and spread the knowledge of the great ravage. And now we may lessen its impact. I have little flesh to give, but it will be enough to grant you reliable resurrection should the worst happen to you. Therefore, how can I accept this? It's not right. It is my wish. If Fane contacts you like he does the others, work in the interest of the church. Consider it your debt to pay to me. I bet she's gonna betray us. Does that mean support the great ravage or try to avoid it without angering anyone? Let your own judgment be your guide. Should the great ravage befall us, you will make a worthy agent of this church. This clause, Lord Vare tears at the remaining bit of dark flesh from his bones and brings it down, presenting it to Arya. It's quite a thin strip, enough for maybe one bite. Eat before it goes back. Arya takes the dark flesh, shuddering when she feels it in her hand. She stuffs it in her mouth and starts chewing, struggling with its toughness. She looks back at the demon out of the corner of her eye, watchful of his reaction. He stands still, his skeletal face revealing nothing. Arya breathes loudly, clutching her chest. It's over. It is done. Does this make me a demon heart? She's healing, so obviously. She's a demon heart witch. Barely so, still. Now I feel your heart. Now the other fathers will feel me too, and the demon spawn. You will be visible to everyone who looks, but the humans shouldn't find you suspicious. It is a trade you make for securing your life.
Funny.
Who knew so many people would commit monstrous acts to get to this point? But all you have to do is be a demon whore.
Crash.
The unenlightened can be difficult to deal with, but this demon heart seems willing to protect you. It's not your place to speak in the hall, Lord Vori.
Are you finished?
At least your lord wants the same thing we do, for us to get the hell out of this shithole city. Leave my whole demon house and beware of Fane. Beware of Fane. Yay, now she can heal herself and I don't need them stupid potions. Unless she betrays when I get another human in my team, and then we're gonna be in trouble. Oh, that boy will be on our team, won't he? I don't know his name. Where's my journal? Hang on. Oh, we have Assassins. Oh yeah, we got assassins after us. I forgot about that. He appeared right at the start. Something's gonna happen when we leave, isn't it? Blah, blah. Alright, so where do we gotta go? I'm gonna go back to the house. See if I can craft anything. Oh yeah, he's up north. I gotta go up north to find him. At night time, he said, but it's never night time. Time doesn't go by. Is there anything else in her thingy? Nothing. Okay. Nothing happens when you go here. Okay. I need 150. Okay. Let me see if he says anything. What do you think? Pissed me off on purpose. Goddamn witches den. What do you think? What do you mean? I hate witches dens.
What's going on?
What do you think? I found some equipment. I like it. It's my favourite place in the world to listen to our travels take us somewhere really exciting. Okay, let's go. So we'll go up left. Oh, we gotta stop. I'll stop right here and I'll see you in this video.